Hi everyone, I'm Blake. I'm back. It's Thursday, so it's time for a video. I'm sorry that this is really late, but I guess it's better than not having one at all, so I'm not going to be ashamed about having it late. I'll just apologize like I just did, and now I'm babbling, but it's okay. The topic today is queer families and whether the fear that your parents may or may not have of not having grandchildren is a relevant fear right at this point in time. Queer families. I plan on having children. I plan on having 2 to 3 kids, and I plan on raising them well, and I plan on raising them greatly, and I plan on making them as famous as I am. I think that my parents having a fear that they won't have grandchildren is ridiculous, yes, but to some people it's not, because to some people bloodlines are important and patriarchal values are important, and having your own kid biologically is important, but it isn't to me, and that's all that matters. It doesn't really matter if my parents want me to have my own kids. I'm not pushing anything out of my body that is a child shape, size, sound, smell, taste, anything. Taste, yeah, I eat children. As I've mentioned, I don't really plan on having my own children, and by that I mean I don't plan on giving birth to my own children. If my partner wants to give birth to their own children, that's fine by me. If they want to use some of my eggs to do that, that's fine by me too. I just don't plan on carrying children or bringing children to term, pushing them out, having them cut out of me. That's not my cup of tea. But personally, I've always imagined myself adopting younger people into my family. I don't even want to call them children because honestly, I'd like to adopt some older kids who may or may not live with us for very long. Not because I want them in and out of my life really quick, but because those are the kids that usually don't get adopted. Everyone wants a cute little kid, but I think it's important to realize that everyone deserves a family, and just because you're not cute and adorable and can be held in someone's arms, this doesn't mean you're not worthy of family and worthy of love. And that's why I would like to adopt older kids. I I think it's I think it's cool that I am given that choice, and I don't, and that like I've been able to think about those options, because I really do think that people who live in heteronormative like many societies who have heteronormative ways of thinking, they don't really always think about adoption, and they don't always really think about adopting older kids, because the way you do it is you have babies and then you raise them. But I think family dynamics can be a little or very different from the stereotypical heteronormative way of looking at families. But yeah, I don't plan on having my own kids, but I'd love to have a family, and I'd love to bring some kids into that, bring some young adults into that, bring some teenagers into that, whatever works, whoever I connect with. And that is actually all I have to say. I think queer families are awesome, and I think you can have a family of 1, you can have a family of 15, they can all be related to you, none of them can be. And I think family's great. And that's pretty much all I have to say for today. This was really short, but I hope you got something from what I've had to say. If you have any questions or comments, just post everything below, or send us an email, or check out our Tumblr, or whatever you want to do to get into contact with us. Also, I think we're still looking for auditions, so if you want to, please feel free to send a video. Just introducing yourself to us and letting us know why you want to be a part of the channel, because we're looking to fill in some places. Sorry if I got distracted at some parts in this video. Clearly, I'm not in my house and I'm not in my room. I'm visiting family down in Florida, and so there's been people walking in and out. But I'm done with my video now, so it's cool. Have a great night.